morning, viewer. Welcome to our Glory Globe TV airs breaking news from Kanas front. The United States has extended its lead over other nations as the world's biggest exporter of weapons, with Europe now its main customer. The US accounted for 43% of global weapons exports between 2020 and 2024, more than 4 times the share of France, the world's second largest exporter, according to new data from the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. That's up from a 35% share commanded by America between 2015 and 2019, the think tank said in a report published Monday. Europe has grown increasingly reliant on US-made weapons over the past decade. The report also showed in the past 5 years, which cover Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine on the European Union's doorstep, American-made weapons accounted for almost two-thirds of the arms imported by European members of NATO, up from just over half between 2015 and 2019. For the first time in 2 decades, according to SIPRI, the majority of US arms exports went to the broader European region rather than the Middle East. Ukraine has imported vast quantities of weapons and military equipment, including from the US, since Russia's full-scale invasion. The data highlights Europe's two-pronged dependency on America for its security. It has been relying on US-made weapons as well as on promises of US military help in any potential future war. But the reality is changing. Last month, US Defense Secretary Pat Hegseth urged Europe to take responsibility for its own security. The US remains committed to the NATO alliance, he said, but will no longer tolerate an imbalanced relationship which encourages dependency. Distancing itself even further from Europe, the Trump administration then held talks with Moscow to explore ending the war in Ukraine, without inviting officials from either the European Union or Ukraine. So Europe is now preparing to spend big to expand its own weapons production. We have this exclusive report, Glory Globe to Delhi, Bharat.